What's up, buddy? All right, I gotta figure out how to get in here. Nice jet ski, right? Is that Archie right there? Yeah, we'll get you on here. All right, everyone, Cameron Brate.
What's up, guys?
Bucks have scored another. It's Cameron Brate with a touchdown grab.
I'd give you our secret Harvard handshake, but COVID and everything, we won't do that. There's Archie. Everyone loves seeing the puppies. I can't see if we got. There we go. That's a better.
He's a little freaked out right now, but scared of the water.
Last time I saw you, you were on your bike and
you were on your blades.
I was on my blades, and you had Archie on what was it, like a little basket?
Yeah, a little basket in the front. What was it called?
That was
like a puppy rider or buddy rider.
Look at them too. All right, that's
awesome.
awesome.
What a one-man show, though, for all the people. I thought there'd be, a trailing little jet ski with the camera. It's just Alex out here.
Just me, literally. I actually have today. I hired someone to make sure the next guests are in place because it's kind of dicey today. Brady and then Gronk coming to town. I know everyone's really excited about that. Everyone's excited about the Bucks. So maybe just talk about that a little bit before we get into the fan questions.
Yeah, absolutely. I really didn't think, I'd seen like the rumors before about Brady, but I just didn't imagine that he'd actually end up down here. So, he's a guy, me and Alex being in college up there in the Northeast that, I followed pretty closely.
Yeah.
Kind of always looked up to him in the way he kind of prepared and took care of his body. So to actually be able to play with him is, it's going to be pretty unreal. So looking forward to that. And then obviously with Gronk here too, he's a guy that arguably the best tight end of all time, and just thrilled to be able to learn some things from him. And he seems like he's a pretty good time from a couple of the phone calls I've had with him. So it should be all good. We're looking forward to it, and hopefully we can return to normal here pretty soon and start playing some football.
Do you ever go to Bolts games?
Yeah. My good friend Alex here, I'll shoot him a text probably like 3 hours before puck drops, and he'll always come through for me. So hockey games are way more fun to go to than football games. I don't understand why people go to football games. It's so hot out there in Tampa. Like, if I was a fan, I would just watch it from home. But Bolts games are awesome. Yeah, like super energetic. They do a great job with all like the in-game like music, the lightning in the up in the stands. You know what I'm talking about when they have the balls with the bolts.
Yeah,
that's pretty exciting. So I love going to Bolts games.
Yeah, that's great stuff. I tell Cam he could text me, an hour, 2 hours before, but when that Monday night game comes, just expect a text back from me.
That's fair.
That's fair. All right, one last question. How would you feel about playing with no fans in the stadium?
I'd be fine with it. Obviously, I've always played in front of fans at Harvard, not too many, so I'm kind of used to it. But
you'll be the best player.
But that's definitely a possibility with the way things are going, and if it has to be that way for public safety, then so be it. It still should be an exciting season. Like I said, games are probably more fun to watch on TV anyway. So, it would be different, but we get used to it after the first game or two. And, hopefully just things go back to normal so we don't have to worry about that.
Really not selling the in-game experience for fans,
so
but we appreciate it.
Didn't
your schedule just come out?
It's coming out tonight.
Okay, so I do have some inside info, too.
Okay.
I was golfing today, that's why I'm late, with Charles Woodson.
Oh, wow, look at you.
Yeah, and he told me you guys are opening up the season against New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, that's what word on the street.
In New Orleans. So you guys heard it here first. I don't know. I'm saying a lot of things I probably shouldn't be saying, but whatever. Who cares? Let's get to the gifts now before we leave. Here's your Doc Talk shirt.
Well, I appreciate it.
Here, let's make sure we can get that. Make sure that's an XXL.
Yeah, a pretty big guy over here, 2X. And actually, Alex, I brought you a couple gifts as well.
Wow!
I want to be the first guest.
Only a Harvard guy would reciprocate the gifts. I love it, man. Let's see.
Come support the Bucks. What size do you wear?
Whatever size this is. Look
XL,
at this.
You look like an XL.
I'm an XL
guy.
Look at this. That's a great shirt, man.
And then, a really exclusive.
Go Bucks.
This is a primetime item. A Cam Brate souvenir cup.
I don't think I'll drink a drink Not out of this
You
cup.
gotta get that framed.
This is awesome, man. You know what? I had a feeling you were gonna bring some gifts, and I was right. But my last gift is just a contact card, and if you want to slide that into, Tom Brady style. If I mean, you're gonna be in the same locker room. I know he's really rearing to get out on Doc Talk, so just throw that in there, and then you never know what happens.
Maybe I'm seeing him tomorrow. Who knows?
Who knows? Another virtual workout.
That's right.
All right. Hey, Cam, really appreciate it, man.
A pleasure, man.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Good luck. See you later, Archie.
See you guys.
See you later. Class act. I'm going to be expecting gifts from all my fans now. I mean, fans. Guests. What? Here we go. What's up, Bassy bud? Look who we got, everyone. Bassy, you have trendy sunglasses on. I'm not surprised. I love it. Nice hat. You want to give a shout out to your hat? Thanks for coming on the show. Let's get. Oh wow.
One of you, eh? Oh yeah, Sergey here.
I'm
Sergey here too.
I'm here too.
Sergey,
Michael, Sergey, ciao.
Sergey, nice hat, bud.
Thank
All right, let's get right into it, man. Tell the fans they want to know what you've been doing during quarantine.
What I've been doing
Yeah.
all these days.
These days,
bud. Nothing much, you know. Have to stay at home. Gotta follow the rules, but can't leave the house.
What are you doing right now, then, bud? How'd you get out of the house?
Well, quarantine is over, right?
Yeah, you're right. In Tampa, it is over.
So, thank God, I guess. And went fishing a few times. And what else? I've been rollerblading too on the glacier.
Yeah, you working out?
Sure.
Oh yeah, I was working out for sure.
Yeah, just say you're working out. Just let them know.
So yeah.
Shirt's optional on the rollerblades?
Like a tank top. Yeah. So everyone can see my arms.
I like that.
What else? Just I don't know, simple stuff. Just stay at home the whole time.
Whatever
Hanging
you're
out by
doing,
the
it's
pool.
working, man. Nice. Okay, who's the funniest guy in the locker room?
But myself.
After yourself.
Not myself. I think Sergey is pretty good.
Sergey? No.
Actually,
Sergey's.
You're pretty
No,
good.
no, not me either.
Yeah, no.
I will
Yes,
say, Bassy is probably the funniest guy. I will say you're the funniest guy in the locker room. You don't agree?
Humor is kind of dark, you know.
It's very dark humor, but once you get to know him and you've understood, you're
Like salty.
salty.
humor.
But your language is much better now, so you're hilarious. Okay, this is a good. You made it to Doc Talk. You were the most requested guy. What is your favorite save of all time? You know what? I'll say one, and you could say one.
Okay, sure.
I took a penalty against LA, the Kings, and
Okay.
we were on the
Yeah,
PK, and I knew if we got scored on, Coop was gonna probably trade me, and you made that save behind the back on Kopitar, and I saw it from the best angle. So thanks for that. Do you have any?
I would say that.
Is that your favorite?
That one was the
No,
best
how about
one.
the KHL Rookie of the Year or whatever?
Oh yeah, I got
That was the sickest
best
one I've
save of the year in KHL. That was my last year in KHL.
What kind of save was it?
I don't know. I was actually my last game.
Really?
In KHL too.
The Lightning saw that and they signed you right away, huh?
Yeah. Well, not.
Yeah, whatever. You get it. Your dad is also hilarious. I don't know if we want to talk about your dad. He's one of the funniest guys I've ever met. We might show some pictures of us having dinner with your dad.
Strangers. So.
Okay, so here's another good question. Who's the toughest player that you face, like shot-wise or something like that in the NHL? Like guys that you hate to...
Probably Ovi.
Ovi?
Sure. He's shot, yeah.
Okay, people are saying favorite place to eat. Let's talk about the place you brought me and Pat Maroon in Washington, and then
one in New York.
In New York. So I'll say Cooch, Sergey, Cooch, Sergey, and Vassy brought us to a Russian restaurant. It was one of the best times I've ever had. We had like beef tongue, a little bit of vodka.
Yeah,
but talk about the restaurant quick.
All right, see you, Killer. Huh? That's it.
All right.
Here, okay, I got your phone.
Did you talk?
Wow, what an honor to hold it.
Been through a lot.
Well, I guess.
The restaurant.
Yeah, that was just marijuana, regular Russian cuisine.
What were some good dishes? Like, was the beef
Like beef stew, horseradish.
Herring under the fur.
herring under the what?
Fur.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
What was the
The
what was the
dumplings
soup?
soup. That was borscht.
Borscht.
So it was like red beet.
That was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So bunch of dumplings. What else?
Bunch of bread, remember?
Bunch of
You
bread,
ate
yeah,
a lot
too.
of bread.
You know what?
We were talking.
Yeah, you guys are making fun of me for eating bread. Sorry for eating the food that they gave us.
So and some healthy drinks too.
Yeah. It's not like we had a game the next day or anything.
No,
so
for sure.
Really,
It was
we
fine.
didn't. Yeah.
So yeah, here's your phone.
That was good. Now the sun's the wrong way. Thanks for coming on. I got a gift for you.
Oh, alright.
I think you're gonna have to try it on to make sure it fits.
That's funny.
I know you lost your other one, so I wanted to make sure that you had it. It actually looks sick, buddy.
You like it?
Yeah, it looks good.
Good job, Killer.
All right, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Killer.
You guys gonna go fishing?
Yeah. So me and my best friend Sergey, and his Uber Sea-Doo.
We're like the three best friends, right? All three of us.
Yeah. So
So
this
what?
time, all three of us.
Bring it in.
Together?
One.
Nice.
Best friends.
Not awkward at all.
Dude, that looks sick.
Really
All
like
right, I gotta run. I'm 10 minutes late. Kevin Kiermaier, everyone.
How we doing?
Yo.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Beautiful evening.
What have you been up to during quarantine? You can just, I don't know if you want to grab
Yeah.
it or whatever.
Man, just run around my wild little 17-month-old son,
Yeah.
trying to do as much baseball activity as I can. Make
Yeah.
sure I actually do. We're right across from Amalie right now, and there's a big grassy area where I do all my sprints there. I ride my scooter over there. I do my sprints, try to throw, hit, keep my just my obliques and everything in shape. So whenever we are asked to do stuff again, that my body, all those muscles are ready, because it's hard to get those going again. But for the most part, just trying to keep my sanity down here. It's been tough at times. Obviously, we just all want life to go back to normal. I wish I was watching this guy make a crazy playoff push right now, or in the playoffs, I should say. And I wish I was playing. But
So I'll give you another quick question as we're on the topic. Third Gold Glove.
Yep.
You won this past year.
Yep.
Impressive, very impressive. I know you beat out Trout for that.
yeah,
Maybe talk about that and the playoffs you guys had last year. I know
Yeah.
for us being huge Tampa fans, following you guys, to see how well you guys did last year, that was awesome. I guess as athletes, we always root for each other out
Yeah.
here, and we were following you guys, hoping for the best. So we were
Yeah.
really proud of you guys. If you could just talk about
yeah.
the third Gold Glove, and
Yeah.
then the playoffs last year was great.
Yeah, well, thank you. We're big fans of you as well, and I have the luxury of living this close to your guys' place, so it's nice where I can just walk over and catch as many games as possible. But the third Gold Glove, that was great. I don't know how the hockey awards work. What is more special to other guys? I'm sure MVPs and all that, but for me, defense is
special, man.
defense is my bread and butter, and that's where I feel like I can separate myself from the rest of the league. So to be honored with the top award, meant the world for me. Was great, and I know everyone's hungry coming into this year, and you could tell that before everything got shut down. But I'm in the same boat as you, man. When you guys are in the playoffs every year, it seems like we're always, after our games get done, we're always around the clubhouse, and your guys' games are still going usually. And
We just had Cam Brate on. He was talking to us about Tom Brady, so I know we're all excited.
he's a Harvard guy too, isn't he?
Yeah.
For all you viewers out there, I'm way smarter than both of these Harvard guys. I went to junior college, and I could kill these guys in Jeopardy.
Definitely. I was going to take some fan questions, but I have another question for you, because I remember we did BP with you guys a couple of years ago, and we came into the locker room, and for me it was crazy because you guys were so chilled and relaxed. And then I figured it's because you guys play so many games.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think we'd let people into our locker room before a
Yeah.
game. So maybe talk about the different I mean, you guys play so many games. What's the dynamic like before a game? How early do you get there? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's a great question. I always wonder what other sports do as well, because I see you guys, hockey players, are always kicking around a soccer ball. I see you guys playing hacky sack. I go on I've had a couple tours, and that's what they're all doing. So it's funny to see how they get ready for a game and amped up. And yeah, for us, we play 30-some games in spring training, 162 games in 183 days, and then playoffs. But we're very relaxed, and that's baseball, how it is. And I think that's most teams, where obviously there's some days where you do a full stretch throw, batting practice, do stuff as a team. But there's other days where we call show and goes, where you just show up super late. We'll show up at 4 o'clock, eat, kind of get moving around a little bit, go take some hacks in the cages, and then get ready for a 7 o'clock game. So
who is the funniest guy on your team?
Oh, funniest guy on the team, G-Man Choi, Korean dude. He is just hilarious. He is so funny. He gets it. He speaks just as much Spanish as his English, and it's just so funny to hear him say certain words, because he's just funny. The fans love him. He puts on a show. He's hit a couple walk-off homers in the last couple of years, and his celebrations before he hits home plate are hilarious. He just looks like G-Man might not appreciate me saying this, but he just looks like a cute, fat little baby trapped in a 28-year-old's body. I love him. He's great for the team, always keeping everyone happy. And so, yeah, G-Man Choi, definitely.
Thank you for coming on the show.
No problem.
3-time Gold Glove winner. We're hoping for the best for you guys next season. I'm really proud of you as athletes around Tampa for everything you're doing. And I did bring you some gifts.
Okay.
As always. My first guest actually gave me a gift, but it's not a big deal. Here's your doc.
Setting the bar high.
Here's your Doc Talk shirt. We'll get you on there.
Time to rep that. Doc Talk.
I know it was your birthday recently. So
My boy coming up clutch with the Camus.
I know it's your birthday, so
Yes,
you
sir.
didn't get to celebrate, I'm sure, the way you wanted to. Enjoy that with the fam.
My man. Thank you. Hey, I said it the other day. I said I'm aging just like a nice bottle of wine as well. So me and this bottle got a lot more in common than everyone thinks. So I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to. Now I got a scooter ride, about a mile scooter ride home with this. So
Oh God, good luck,
people are
man.
gonna judge me. It's all good.
Don't
though.
worry. Hey, appreciate you, man. Thank you.
All right, thanks, my
See
man.
you later, bud.
All right.
I want to say thanks to everyone who tuned in. Apologies to Tyler Johnson. We tried to get you on the show. We just ran out of time again. Thanks, guys, again. That was fun.